My name is Freya Koss. I've been actively fighting this issue and testifying locally, internationally, and nationally since 1998. 13 years ago, my life changed forever when I was suddenly struck with blinding double vision and diagnosed with multiple sclerosis and lupus. Within weeks, the symptoms exacerbated, with the onset of drooping eyelids, loss of equilibrium, swollen mandibular glands, and indescribable head pain, which felt as though rubber bands had been tightly bound around my head. That's what I looked like. I think you should all turn around and take a look at that photograph. For 3.5 years, I walked around like that. Based upon these clinical symptoms, together with abnormal blood results, including an extremely high autoimmune titer of 10,000, an elevated rheumatoid factor and liver enzymes, together with positive antibodies to the acetylcholine receptor, I was diagnosed with myasthenia gravis, an autoimmune disease causing a breakdown of the communication between the nerves and the muscles. When questioning 5 neuro-ophthalmologists at teaching hospitals in Philadelphia what the causes of these diseases might be, I was emphatically told that there was no known cause, no known cure, and was literally told that I would be sick for the rest of my life, offering only steroids to fix my eyes and mestinon to suppress the symptoms. Rejecting what seemed to be a deadly prognosis, I initiated my own research and within 5 days discovered that the symptoms were the result of having been acutely poisoned by mercury during the drilling out and removal of an old amalgam filling, only 7 days before I was afflicted with the neurological symptoms. Little did I know at the time that so-called silver fillings were actually 50% mercury, a known neurotoxin, and that there was a plethora of scientific evidence related to the toxicity of mercury from dental amalgams, and a variety of autoimmune and neurological diseases such as MS, lupus, and myasthenia gravis. One such government report was the 1991 evaluation of risks associated with mercury vapor from dental amalgam prepared by the Subcommittee on Risk Assessment, the Committee to Coordinate Environmental Health and related programs, which concluded that mercury in the form of vapor is consistently released from dental amalgam and is absorbed rapidly into the bloodstream and distributed to all major organs and tissues. And mercury in blood can cross the blood-brain barrier where it can be retained in the brain, and that the mercury released from amalgam fillings is inhaled, ingested, and found in saliva.
You have 1 moment. Thank you.
Other studies reported that heavy metals such as mercury from dental amalgam can impair function of the skeletal muscle acetylcholine and calcium channels to the motor nerve terminals, compromising neuromuscular transmission, seen in myasthenia gravis. I also learned from the research of Swedish neurologist Patrick Storterweber that the route of transport from the upper tooth to the brain amounts to less than 10 centimeters, and that neurotoxins from the oral cavity can cause neurological symptoms such as double vision and drooping eyelids, as seen in myasthenia. I also learned that I have a genetic predisposition not to be able to excrete mercury
15
sufficiently.
seconds.
I have 3 sentences. May I please finish them? I also learned that I have a genetic predisposition not to be able to excrete mercury sufficiently, as indicated in an APOE blood test. I am a 3-4, often seen in Alzheimer's disease.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Appreciate it. And we appreciate it.